Hello, hello everybody, and welcome to PearlJamOnline live stream. We are here tonight to interview Oliver from Heavy Lanks, a young band from Bristol. And do you know Idols or Fontaine DC? So they share with them the same musical scene. We'll talk about their experiences, their music, and we talk about obviously about the link with the Pearl Jam. So let's see if Oliver is online. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi. Welcome to Pearl Jam Online.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
It's getting a little better, the situation here.
Yeah, a little bit. It's still kind of confusing here, but it's a,
Yeah.
it's getting a bit better.
Strange period, yes.
Yeah.
So let's start with some questions.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yes. So we talk about this strange period, and my question is: are you writing as a band new music, or are you thinking about your debut album?
Yeah, we've started writing again. I guess the last sort of month we've been able to get back into a practice room and play together again, and yeah, it's been going well actually. Everything feels quite fresh and new. Um, Everything feels a bit heavier, I guess, in terms of our
Yeah.
music, which is kind of nice. It feels a bit more cathartic again, which is cool. And yeah, in terms of a release, we're just kind of seeing what happens really at the moment. Write as much as possible and then see what we can do.
Yeah, okay. And about your song, we know that your friendship with with Joe Talbot from Idols.
Yeah,
You have written a song as a dedication to Joe, and Idols themselves have written a song for your singer.
yeah.
What about your friendship, your link as a band, and your work with the Joe Talbot label?
They're just sort of old friends of ours. I think I've known them for about 10 years from living in Bristol and playing in other bands that have been in the past, and yeah, they're just really good friends of ours, and they've always been very, um, even outside of music, they've always been really supportive of us individually, um, and they're just great people. They're really,
Yeah.
lovely, and you know, they look out for us, which is great because I mean, they're a few years older than most of us in the band, so they're kind of like that kind of older brother vibe, which is nice.
And we talk about a sort of musical scene from Bristol and also from Dublin with the Fontaine DC, a post-punk musical scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I suppose I think about a connection with an historical musical scene that we know very well, the one from Seattle that saw the beginning of the greatest band and also of Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with the Pearl Jam? When did you begin to listen to them?
Oh, so I got into Pearl Jam when I was probably about 8 years old, something
Oh,
like that. When um, my older brother was always into a lot of grunge music and that era of music, Nirvana and
yes.
Soundgarden and stuff. And my sister is a bit older as well, and she kind of grew up listening to Smashing Pumpkins a lot. And
Wow.
But Pearl Jam was always the one for me that kind of stuck out the most.
Wow.
So I've been like, yeah, a very big fan of theirs for almost 20 years, really now.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what about their most recent course? Did you listen to Gigaton or
Yeah, yeah.
Last Work? Yes.
Yeah, I really like it. I really do. I feel like when I first listened to it, I felt like when I was when I was young, I might not have liked it so much, because it's a little bit more, it's got more of a polish, and it kind of reminds me um, of later albums by The Who or someone like that. But now I'm like really into it. It sounds a lot like Pink Floyd um, and like the Quadrophenia album, The Who and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I actually really, I think it's really good. Um, I think they've kind of, it's showing their maturity and showing their age a bit more, which is, I think is quite cool really. When they're all in their sort of 50s now, and they don't need to pretend to be 20 anymore.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
There was a great change of sound, but a great work under this changement.
yeah,
And about Pearl Jam, a few days ago, Jeff Ament was a special guest of a new format of Joe Talbot, Belly TV. Did you
yeah,
watch it or?
yeah. I did. Yeah, yeah. I was amazed when Joe told me that Jeff was going to be on the show. I couldn't believe it. Thought it was such a cool thing, and yeah, Joe's just had holds him in the highest regard. He's such a nice person. Um,
He's
and
a great fan of this punk scene.
yeah, yeah,
He's a great supporter.
yeah. I didn't realize until the other day, and I think that's just amazing. And it kind of goes to show how they, Pearl Jam themselves, they keep up to date with music, and they're kind of always innovative, and they like to know what's going on. They're not stuck in their ways or anything, which is really cool. But
Yes.
yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Yes, it's awesome. And for the last answer, I quote our playlist called Music is an Act of Resistance that collects our favorite songs from this post-punk scene. And in these uncertain times and difficult times for everybody, and especially for who work also with the music, what is your suggestion or your invite to keep on fighting and keep on resist?
I think it's just about using this, like what's happened in this past year is kind of fuel for change, and it's fuel for coming together in terms of solidarity with the people that have been kind of wronged in this era. So it's the perfect time to be writing and be making music, and those live gigs and live shows, they'll come out again, and it will be glorious, to be able to see all this fresh music come out again. So I think like it's just a case of just can't be disheartened by it. You have to just keep on playing more music, and then we're doing the same thing. We stopped for quite a while because of the situation, and then as soon as
Yeah.
we could get back to making music, that's what we did, because that's all we can do and all we know. So
Yes. So thank you for this message, for your time, and for have you with us.
no
And
problem.
we hope to see as soon as possible in Italy when all this is over.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
So
we can't
thank
wait.
you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Keep on rocking. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye bye.